Hey folks, Sarge here. I guess this is going to be lesson number, what is it, 5, and beginner's old time harmonica lesson. I've been under the weather. I got a cold, had a cold, had trouble shaking it, but I think I think I'm on the mend now. And one thing about a cold, you can really talk. You can talk like a frog. You can really get down there. Before they had caller ID, have a cold like this, and I'd prank call friends of mine. And I'd talk like this, and they wouldn't know who it was. Okay, excuse me. Today we're going to learn song. I hope y'all have been practicing what we went over the prior 4 lessons on your rhythms. We're going to try a couple of songs. May not be the songs you want to learn, but it'll be one to practice on. We'll go slow, and we're going to see harmonica. I don't know if you can see that or not. This is a new harmonica that just hit the market, and I'll be telling you more about this harmonica later on. But anyway, I'm going to see harmonica, and this is called a cabaret, by the way, and it's a tremendous harmonica, and I'll be telling you more about that later on. But anyway, C harmonica, and this song that we're going to learn, we're going to go slow, but it's called You Are My Sunshine. This song was written a long time ago, and I forget the guy's name, but he's governor of Mississippi. I should have looked it up before I started making this, so you know, but you can look it up if you're really interested. And we're going to go slow on this, so I'll play it just a single note to start off with. Now I'll play it, and I'll add the rhythm to it. Okay, now we're going to go slow, so here we go. We'll start off. I don't know what hole you do this by ear, and I can't tell. Looks sounded like 7 blow. And you remember that tongue slap we talked about? That's I guess intro into the song, but those tongue slaps we talked about, where you kind of, it's a kind of a staccato up to it. Now, if you just want to go smooth, you can go. Still doing the tongue slaps, but you're not putting as much emphasis on it, which is probably better on this type of a song anyway. Okay, now there's your first note that you're gonna start your rhythm at. You remember that rhythm we done? the one we're going to use. See, you had those two notes there where you do a tongue slap going. And here we go. And again, we do it. You kind of going the two quick notes. You're going to tongue it. You can't hardly add a rhythm in there on those little short notes. So you just tongue slap each one as you go to the next note where you'll be doing the rhythm again. I hope I'm explaining this right. Now you notice those two notes there where you're not getting a full rhythm, but you're adding a one little chord in there. Okay, let's try it. All of us try it together, and we'll go real slow. Well, there's that. Do you want to practice that? And before long, it's going to come. Eventually, this is going to come. This style of playing is going to come natural to you, and it's going to be to where it's going to be where you almost can't play anything without doing that. And I find myself, it's hard for me just to play single notes because I automatically want to get that tongue going on those rhythms. So now we're going to do a little experiment, not experiment. We're going to try one, and we're going to use that galloping rhythm we went through, and it's almost like that other rhythm, only it's faster. You know, like we was using on "You Are My Sunshine." The galloping rhythm is pretty much like that, only faster. Now I wrote a song, or I say wrote. I didn't write down anything. I made up a song. It's called "The Hound Dog Run," and it uses that constant galloping rhythm all the way through it. It never slows down, it never changes. It's just that's that galloping rhythm all the way through. And it is a good one to practice with if you know the song. So we'll go through that right now, and maybe you can get that, and we'll go through another one to use that galloping rhythm with. A lot of your train songs use galloping rhythm. But here's I'm going to play Hound Dog Run the way I normally play it, and then we'll do it slow, but you'll be able to hear that galloping rhythm. Okay, that's not all of it, but that's how it goes. So try that real slow. Let's see how you do. Okay, I'll try to tell you what I think it's. 6 blow. I don't know. There's one thing about this new I never could understand why they put numbers on these. You can't see them when you're playing, you know. And this harmonic, this is a great harmonic, and it has no silly numbers written on it. So we're going to start on the 6th blow, I guess. What do you think? Think that's something you can work on? Now you notice as it's moving here, I'm going from one hole to the other. Okay, so we'll go try maybe you're more familiar with that you can work on using that galloping rhythm. Or, you know, like I said, the train songs use that type of rhythm. So we'll do the Wreck of the Old 97. I'll play a little bit of that, and you'll probably recognize it when I play it. Okay, do that real slow. And you notice there's a few short notes in there where you're just doing the tongue slap type. I'll try it again real slow. Okay, so there's some stuff for you to practice on. And hopefully I'll get healed up a little bit more and come back with it. Excuse me, number 6. We'll be trying something else. And now it is time in our lessons where maybe some of you could suggest, you know, something you'd like to hear. And if I get enough suggestions on one particular song that you'd like to kind of go over, or something you want to go back and look at, why, we can do that. And again, I'll remind you, I do have a CD out, and I'll list it down here below where you can order that CD if you want it. There's a place where you can download it if you just want to download the CD. If you want a hard copy CD, then of course I'll have there how you can get that one if you want it too. Those of you who are overseas a long ways, it's a lot cheaper to just download it onto your computer. And then if you have a CD burner, you can burn your own CD, or you can have it on your computer to listen to anytime you want to. And also, I'll list the link for the Old Time Harmonica Forum, which I would encourage all of you to join in on if you want to, if you like forums and like that, intercommunicating with people that are learning, people that already know. We every month we have a couple of folk songs that we try to learn, and some everyone gives it a try mostly. Some don't, but there are a lot of them give it a try, and they do it real slow. A lot of them, but they get her done. And the more you do it, the better you get at it, just like anything else. So, okay, folks, that's and by the way, this is December 23rd, so I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas if you are ones that celebrate Christmas. So, and I hope Santa Claus is good to you. You know where Santa Claus came from? You know that, and I forget the immigrants that come to the United States many moons ago, late 1800s, early 1900s. They pronounced Saint Nicholas Santa Niklaus, and of course, Americans being what they are at the time, they said, "Oh, they're saying Santa Claus." They didn't know it was Saint Nicholas at the way they were pronouncing it, Santa Niklaus, Santa Niklaus, saying Saint Nicholas. So they got Santa Claus out of it, and that's where Santa Claus came from. I'm glad it did. Boy, when I was a kid, oh man, Santa Claus was a big deal. Big deal. I was going to get me an orange. I was going to get me an orange and some hard candy in my sock. Back when I was a kid, just regular socks we wore is what we hung up. We didn't have these fancy Christmas socks. Just one of those socks we wore, and it'd have an orange in it or an apple, and sometimes a dime, and some of that hard Christmas candy. But anyway, y'all have a great Christmas, and if I don't, I probably won't post anything between now and New Year. So I hope you have a very happy, prosperous, and number one of all, healthy New Year coming up. That's all, folks. Thanks a lot.